anything in the tropics.
Thank goodness.
That's the good thing.
That's what we're going to say to everything. But we're not dealing with anything in the tropics.
No matter what's going on, we're not dealing with the tropics. We're not dealing with the tropics. One area that is being highlighted, we've been talking about over the last couple of days, a wave that is coming off of Africa right now, not looking like much of anything, has now a medium chance of developing out in the East Atlantic, or really more Central Atlantic in the coming days. I'm not really too interested in those type of systems. They have 2 weeks to go before, if they were even coming right at us, to watch them. I'm more interested in areas that could develop around the Central American gyre. This is something we actually talk about early in the season and again late in the season. And the ones around here kind of make me a little more nervous, not that we're tracking anything, but because they don't give you a lot of notice. If they do develop, you might have 3 or so days. Now, the model comparison between two of the ensembles that I was showing you yesterday, this is the one that is recent to this year, the Google DeepMind. It's an AI model showing strong signs of that wave developing and maybe even a couple more out in the Central Atlantic in the coming days, but not showing any development in the Gulf or the Caribbean. Now, there is a difference with the Euro. There are showing those strong signals for 2 and maybe even another wave coming off of Africa and staying out over the open water. But notice, we start to see some ensemble members indicating possible development Western Caribbean or over the Yucatan. The Google model is not. The Euro, though, is in agreement with the GFS of something trying to get going closer to home. Now, again, those waves coming off of Africa, as I've said, they're worth a mention. They're 8 to 14 days away. It's the ones that are a little bit closer that some models have been picking up on. Now, I don't think anything's going to happen in the near future. However, we are getting into the time of year where we don't really worry about storms coming off of Africa. And looking at, again, if we stay quiet through the 21st of September, which is what the Google model is indicating, looking at the storms that threaten New Orleans after September 21st are fewer, and notice they typically are a little bit more homegrown. And we really don't see, as we get later into the season, those evacuation type storms. Now, the long range model guidance, and again, assuming that that Google model is correct and we see nothing through next week and for the next 10 days, we have a low chance of development. Notice where we have a greater chance on the east side, or on the west side of Mexico, so on the opposing side of the Central American gyre. Then going into the 3rd week, September 24th through the 30th, again, the Climate Prediction Center still highlighting those areas around the Yucatan, maybe Western Caribbean. Point is, this time of the year, we tend to look a little bit closer to home. We're going to start seeing more of those waves coming off of Africa, but those tend not to be, especially later in the season, really threaten us. At the moment, beautiful weather. It has been another hot day today. 95 our current temperature, and that was the high for the day. In the 90s outside right now, and really no major changes coming through the next 7 days. I will take boring in the peak of hurricane season. It's going to be hot, but low humidity, dry as well through the weekend and continuing through all of next week.